On that note, what do you make of Scotland?
I thought, I watched the 2 performances and thought they played some really good stuff over the course of the games and got the results that needed. You know, we were expected to top that group, and delighted that they've done that, and now they can look forward to the playoffs when they come.
It's nice to be excited about it for once, which is not something which I guess we've been excited about in the national team for a while.
Yeah, like I say, they got the job done, albeit there was a little bit rocky road on the way, but they got the results needed in that last 2 fixtures, which puts them in a good place now.
They are struggling for right backs. Are you still available?
I don't know if I'm a right back anymore. I think my time's passed on that. I'm 34 now, and I think it's the next generation's chance to come in and do the business. I think the guys that have, the youngsters have taken their chance really well. There's a few of them that are doing, performing consistently, and it's good to see them at that level. It's only, going forward, it might take them a few years to get used to it and used to the international game, but hopefully that puts us in good stead in the years to come.
Did you play both sides, Steve? Right and left?
Yeah. I played a lot of left back actually, because we never really had a left back that at the time, and it was kind of me and Hutton that was both vying for right back, so I got switched to left back quite a bit.
Obviously there's the same situation at the moment with looking for Kieran Tierney.
Exactly.
Maybe to go right back. What's your thoughts on that?
It's difficult. It is difficult. I mean, a lot of people just see you on the ball and you might be giving the ball away, but you're playing the game with your weak foot. But people don't realise that at the time. They just see you give the ball away and it looks poor on the player, but their whole game's back to front, if you like. So it's a difficult adjustment. But one, if you're asked to do it, you go on and try and do the best you can.
You preferred to play on the right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you were out of position on the left?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Was it? You just have to suck up, just have to play it?
Yeah, do the best you can. I mean, the manager's asking you to go in there. He believes you can go in and still do the job that's required. So there was no, like bad tension or bad mood from myself. I wanted to go in there. I was playing for my country. I wanted to do my best and for the team and still get a positive result. So even though it's not ideal, it's still something you get on with, of course.
Did it take away from an element of your game that you could maybe have shown at right back? The argument I think Kieran's made is the fact that he's not as effective on the right because he can't maybe bolt forward and cross it in like he does.
Yeah. That's the exact point. It's the exact point. Yeah, you're getting forward. You're then in a position to put the ball in, but you're playing with your weak foot, which, you're a professional football player. We can probably all kick the ball with our left foot, but it's not going to be as good as your natural right foot. So you're playing, a little bit not in your full capacity, I suppose, like you said. So sometimes it's just a matter, you have to maybe check onto your right foot and put it in for a different angle or something, but you try and do the best you can when you're out there. Yeah.
Kieran's probably good enough that he can cope, you would think.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I mean. It's not ideal, like I said, but we're all adaptable, hopefully enough that we can still go in there and do the job.
I guess it's testament to you that people go away back to McLean and Jardine. There's that kind of dilemma, but you've had to face it more recently than them for Scotland.
Yeah, it was just the circumstance that we were in at the minute. At that point, we didn't have no real left backs. I mean, Lee Wallace was there a few times that would play, but if he was struggling with injury, we didn't really have much else that was coming through until Kieran and Andy's obviously doing great at the minute. So, and now we're struggling on the other side, but it's just the circumstance that comes up. We can't really help that. So, Callum, who's been in there, I think he's done well over the course of it. He's athletic. He can do the job in there. So hopefully going forward, he can do the job.
Ask about Scott Brown. You're part of the crime for many years. There's a lot of suggestion that he might be weighing up going to America, going to Australia. Has he spoken much about it at all? Has he discussed it with his mates?
Not really. I mean, when me and Scott get together, we very rarely speak about football. It's everything else. Listen, Scott's had a great career and he'll decide what's best for himself and his family. We'll just kind of have to watch that and see what he decides.
I guess if something was to come up for a player when you've had such a distinguished career at one club, you would think it would be a bit of a wrench for him to leave, given I guess there's still things to achieve at Celtic, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's still going strong, so I'm sure at the minute when he's still under contract they're wanting to get back in the team and do what he does best. And what lies ahead of that, I suppose it's something he'll need to weigh up, and there'll be pros and cons of moving away or staying there and seeing out as many games as you can there. So again, it's nothing that I can kind of comment on too strongly. It's about what Scott and what he wants.
From a Hibs point of view, did the international break come at a good time after a tough spell of results?
Yeah, it's always, you know, when you've got a 2-week period between games, you always want to finish it on a win. It's it could be a long couple of weeks, and it probably has been that for a lot of the guys that have stayed here and not been on international duty. You know, you come in and train with no real purpose of a game at the end of the week, so there's a lot of training sessions you just come in and tick over really. So it's nicer to do that when you're on the back of a few nice results, and that's not the case for us, but you know, we're hoping to put that right in these coming fixtures.
Has it affected the confidence in the dressing room, or does it remain the same?
I don't think so, because the games that we kind of have lost in the last couple have been very small margins. You know, there's not been a lot in the games at all, and we're just not quite getting the rub of the green at the minute. So we believe that you know, we've been right there in the fixtures, and on another day we might have took a lot more points than what we did. But you know, I think we need to get back to, you know, this home game, back to winning ways, and push on for that.
Obviously the lack of goals is a bit of a concern. Have you noticed any additional focus in training, or has it been business as usual?
I think, you know, we'd be a little more concerned if the chances weren't there, but we still feel like we're creating enough chances to you know, to win games. So yeah, we would like to create more, of course. It's always the aim. We'll see if we can keep creating tomorrow and, you know, get enough goals to get the points.
And as a player going into such a busy spell, how do you adapt to that? Obviously, we've spoken to Neil Lennon, and he said almost been starved of games at times, and then you're coming into this crazy run of fixtures where you've got a game every 3 days. How do you adapt as a player?
Again, it's just business as usual. You know, we're kind of used to 2 games a week. You know, we train enough, we're fit enough to cope with that. We've got, hopefully, enough depth to squad that will cope with that. We've got a few coming back for injuries, which will help to the numbers. So we believe we've got a squad and enough talent in there to cope with what's coming ahead.